All right, let's see where we left off yesterday. So Ida got to fill the ant cage with the eyedropper of sugar water. And they're playing, oh yeah, Harry was trying to get on Mrs. Mackle's good side because he wanted his job back. And right when he was trying to behave, his baseball cards fell out of his pocket. But then he started a game of thinking of words that have ant in it. And that's kind of where we left off. Oh, the principal walked in. Everyone was laughing. We kind of made a prediction whether or not he'd be mad or if he'd be okay with what was going on. I'm trying not to have this knock over. Real, you'll get a kick out of that. I was saying I'm trying not to have this knock over today. Mrs. Roberts has to find a new spot again. Okay. My mother makes the best antipasto in the world. Salmon, or salami, cheese, black olives. Just stop in to visit the ants. Just stopped in to visit the ants, he said, sitting down at the science table. So that's the principal talking. Miss Mackle continued the lesson. Elephant, panther, I said, thinking of animals at the zoo. Harry held up Jack and the Beanstalk. Giant. See, all these words have ant in it. Miss Mackle wrote a new word on the board. Fancy. Ida said. Nice try, but it doesn't have a T in it, Miss Mackle said. Ranch? Sydney asked. That is a CH word. Our class seemed to be stuck. Then Mr. Cardini saw two ants kissing, and he stood up. I've got one. Romantic. Everyone groaned as they waltzed out of the room. I've got the best ant word, Harry said. Then he pointed to the December calendar. Santa! Everyone cheered and clapped. Then Harry stood up like he had the biggest idea in the world. Why don't we draw a picture of ants carrying these words? We could make them go up and down the stairs and invade the second floor. Invasions, I thought. Harry loved them. That's in the title, Ant Invasion. Miss Mackle looked at the long list of ant words on the board. Let's do it, she said. Everyone took out their crayons and scissors as the teacher passed out brown paper. I'm making a black ant to carry my word panther. That'd be kind of fun. I can't wait to see what that looks like. I'm making a huge ant to carry my word giant, Harry said. I'm making a big red heart next to my ant, Mary replied. Everyone knew that ant word Mary was doing. Romantic. When all the ants were drawn and cut, and the words were neatly printed above, the class lined up in the hall. So here's their words. Giant, romantic, panther. They got to draw their own ant with the word above it. That's cool. Mrs. Mackle walked us to the stairwell. Let's hope we have enough to make it to the top. We will, Harry called out. Then he whispered to me, we have to. She'll be in a good mood. Or she'll be in such a good mood that she'll give me another chance to be the ant monitor. We started taping the ants at the bottom of the wall near the stairs and made a trail going up and down and around the stairway. When we got to the top, we were one word short. Everyone sat down on the stairs. I knew we couldn't do it, Sydney complained. Well, Miss Mackle replied, maybe tomorrow. Harry made a face. Then he reached in his back pocket and pulled out 3 baseball cards. The Yankees! They have the pennant this year. An ant word, everyone shouted. Mrs. Mackle clapped her hands. Bravo, Harry. You can make the word today and put it up. We reached the second floor thanks to... And she looked at Harry's baseball cards. Some distractions. Harry beamed at the teacher. If I promise to follow your directions in science, will you give me another chance to be the ant monitor? Mrs. Mackle put her hands on Harry's shoulder and smiled. All right, Harry, I don't see why you can't. Harry was horribly happy. It's kind of a funny adjective for happy, right? Horribly happy? Because usually when you're happy, you don't think of it being horrible. All right, and that was the end of the first chapter finally. So tomorrow we'll start Horrible Harry and the Square Dance. I wonder what's going to happen there. You guys have background knowledge on Square Dance? That might help you as we jump into the chapter.